What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video, and this time I'm taking a look at our boy DSP's daily wrap, where I am 100% sure our boy will have something to say about his disaster multiverse stream that he had last night. And of course, the big issue is no support, aka no tips. Our boy Phil was not a happy camper, and I'm pretty sure he will lay it on his dents during his daily rap, and probably will talk about it today on his podcast and just go on and on and on about his bills and how the trolls screwed him because he lost $1,000 last month, blah 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 blah. So let's get into the video, pimps.
What is up, everyone? Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Thursday, the 29th of September, 2022. Now with all new themed holiday decorations behind me for the month of October. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the content today, if you saw it. If you didn't, today was pretty neat, because not only do we have all new decorations behind me for the month of October, but we have all new animations in conjunction with contributions. I think 5 new tip animations, 4 new super chat animations, and today we saw 3 of each. I think today we saw 5, 10, $20 tips. Yeah, 5, 10, and $20 tips we saw. And then on the super chat side, we saw the standard super chat, $5 super chat.
By the way, 1 Minute Man, actually, fake 1 Minute Man tipped $20. Phil tipped himself, and we saw no animation whatsoever.
And a few others. Yeah, we saw larger ones in the morning. But what's funny is during the day, I added even more. Like, no exaggeration, during the day, I was getting more animations being sent to me. I was like, wow, just keep adding them. So at this point, even after a full day of streaming, we have only seen like half of the new animations. But the thing is, some of them are for larger denominations. I mean, how often are you going to get a $50 tip? Not often. So you're not going to see those cool animations.
By the way, that's the 4th time he said the same damn thing about that $50 tip. And what he's doing is he's trying to put it into the den head's mind like, yeah, I know you guys aren't going to be a $50 tip. Hey, by the way, it's $50. Hey, maybe you might want to tip me 50. He's using a subliminal technique that people use to try to get it into you people's heads and maybe get them thinking of, well, I could donate $50. I have $50 that I can, take from my mom's purse and donate to Phil. That's what he's doing there. That's why he keeps repeating the statements over and over again. He knows someone's going to give him a $50 tip, because he would have never wasted his time creating the animation for a $50 tip, right? Or a $50 super chat. So there you go, Phil.
Until those bigger tips come in, right? All right. That being said, great podcast today. Not only did I talk about my day off, all these new decorations, the schedule, because now we have the Evil Within into the schedule coming up, and all kinds of fun stuff there. There was tons of gaming news to talk about today. There was a lot of stuff to talk about. So it was a pretty darn good podcast as we headed into the fall. It was a really good way to start it. Today's first stream was the Evil Within 1, which you guys voted for. In a poll on my day off, it was either the Evil Within 1 or Dead Space 1. Neither of them I had played in about 8 to 9 years. No exaggeration, Evil Within 1 won by about 10 to 15 votes. Out of over 1,500 votes. That's the small amount of votes that won this poll. So, playing on Xbox Series X literally looks exactly the same as it did when it was new in 2014. There's no graphical improvements here or anything like that. I had forgotten that the beginning of the game is purposely designed to feel like the beginning of Resident Evil 4. I'd completely forgotten about that, because it definitely is. You got these crazy, insane, villagers who are kind of like monsters coming at you, and you have very limited ammo, and your melee attacks don't do shit. So eventually you're basically trying to just survive, trying to run around, find ammo, use bear traps and stuff on them. Very Resident Evil 4 reminiscent. And I totally forgotten about that whole part of the game. I remember the later parts where you're in the asylum. There's epic boss fights. There's creepy corridors. There's guys coming after you who are nuts. But this is different. An homage to the old stuff that Shinji Mikami had done. But I'll be honest. It was about 2.5 hours of gameplay. I didn't get 3 hours in today because the podcast went so long. It was quite boring. I'm not going to lie. There was not much scary. And it is a very slow start. I remember criticizing the game for that. Now, when I'd actually reviewed it, I had said, you know, they had claimed that this is supposed to be spiritual successor to Resident Evil, but it was going to change things up and be different. In reality, it doesn't feel like it changed that much. At least this early segment, for sure. So, I'm definitely excited for more, but what I can definitely tell you is, like, it started off exciting, more people were here, and then over the course of me playing, people were like, this is kind of boring. I'm like, actually, yeah, the start of the Evil Within actually is a little boring. It gets better the further in you get.
Wage quit.
Then on the late stream, it was Multiverses. Now, this is kind of a problem, all right? Allow me to explain. Multiverses is a game that I've played now for over 2 months. I really like the game, all right? It's the longest I've ever played a platforming combat fighter like this. You know, even Smash Brothers, never really played it to this extent or tried this many characters out seriously or anything. I just kind of messed around with those games. This game I've actively tried to learn, and every time I play, I got epic fights that are close and nail biters, and oh my god, the double epic elimination. I had one tonight with the safe with Bugs Bunny. Pretty fun stuff. I hate to say it, I just don't think my audience is into it. And I don't know how to get them into it because I've tried for 2 months, Lord knows. Tried to get people hyped for this game, try to get people excited. In this case tonight, it was a second straight grinding night, trying to grind in-game currency to get Rick Sanchez, the new character. I need to earn the credits. And the thing is, I've hit a wall. We're at a point in the game now where the only way you can significantly raise this currency is by playing with new characters. How do you play with new characters when you've already played with everyone and everyone's like level 7 to 10? Those early levels where you earn currency are gone now. So I'm playing with my best characters like Batman and Iron Giant and Velma and Bugs Bunny. I'm getting wins, but I'm playing for 2 hours straight and only raising 700 coins. The characters cost 3,000 coins. I think we're starting to see the problem here, okay? So, you know, I was like, well, if people are bored, I hope they'll at least engage and talk to me. There were about 200 to 250 people here tonight on the stream, and literally the people who talk to me are the people who talk to me every night. Jade, Derek, No Sleep Real Vibes, Hiseo, and maybe 2 or 3 others. Literally everyone else was there, but was paying no attention to me. They were not tagging me in the chat and asking me any.
Paying no attention to me, Phil. This is supposed to be your community. They don't have to pay attention to you 24/7, Phil. Have you ever considered that maybe they're there to chat with the other people they've become friends with, they know them, they enjoy being there? Maybe that's the reason why they're there. And why does it matter? They're there. They're giving you view counts. Some of them are giving you some tips. Some of them are giving you some likes. Why do you care what they're talking about? I don't understand your rationale with the fascination you need. All eyes on you, Pimp. Why? Who cares? You're boring. You are boring. Your chat is boring. You talk, whatever the hell you talk about is boring. You're boring. Nobody wants to hear you snotting and drinking phlegm and just being nasty and burping and sneezing. You know, some of you denheads might like that, but most of them probably don't. So that's probably why they're ignoring you. And you suck at the game. You literally suck at the game. And you know what? It's a lie. If you have had little support for 2 months, you would have been quit this game a month ago. So don't lie about that. Yeah, some of your streams have been slow, but a lot of that I can contribute that to you being terrible at the game. Let's get back to the video.
Saying they were basically completely off in their own world. That's not good. The whole point of me streaming is not for me to be playing a game by myself. The point is that it's supposed to be an interactive community experience. And I almost feel like that's being lost with Multiverses now. And that's not a good thing. I want it to be every game I'm playing, people are engaged, having fun. When I'm doing a late night chill stream, we talk. It's fun. When I'm doing a stream like Street Fighter, right? You guys enjoy the fact that I'm doing this old school retro high-end gameplay for those older games. And then we also get to talk between the matches when we're trying to matchmake. When we're playing Multiverses, no one's talking about the game. No one's talking to me. So why am I streaming it, right? And that's, I hate to say it, yeah. And what's funny is, you know, shitheads will say it's about money. And it's actually not. There's been streams of Multiverses that...
There you go, Pimp. We are so inside of this dent head. We are so inside Phil's head that every action he does and every comment he makes now is focused on what the detractors have to say about him. That's why he goes on the rants of 1 Minute Man, because we all know he's fake 1 Minute Man. You ever notice he talks about the things that bother him? I mean, he clearly does. He does it about 1 Minute Man. He does it about the incident. He does it about Cat. He does it about money when he begs for money and people call him out for begging for money. And just like he just said right now, oh, people are going to say it's about money. It's not about money. Yes, it is. So everything in your life is about money. Every single aspect of your life is about money. So why wouldn't you think that we would believe that these streams are all about money? We know it's all about money. Don't forget, this is your business, right? That's what you say all the time, right? This is your business.
Have done really well. And then there's all of a sudden a stream of Multiverse that does terrible. You know, one stream ago, we made like $80 on a Multiverse stream. That's great. For a late night stream of Multiverses, that's incredibly good. Today we did 30. Today we raised like $25 in the first 5 minutes of the stream. Everyone stopped paying attention. And at the end of the stream, I got like one more tip. So it ended up being like $30 total. And it's like, there was no engagement. You understand? It wasn't, there's no engagement. There's no consistency to it anymore. I don't know how to make Multiverses entertaining to you guys. I just don't. I like the game. I think watching it and playing it is fun. Like, there were some epic ends tonight where I got double eliminations and stuff. That's neat. So I don't get why it seems like the game is just not that popular with my audience. It's just weird. It seems like my audience sometimes the games catch on and sometimes they don't. And this is one that's not. I gave it 2 months. So here's the thing. I like Multiverses. I don't want to say goodbye to it. But I can't have streams of Multiverses where people are disengaged, not paying attention, not caring, and quite frankly, we'd rather we be doing anything else. So we're going to give it one more shot later in the week. When? Well, it's going to be a while, because tomorrow night we got Street Fighter, we got the Marathon on Saturday, we got Sunday Night Bites on Sunday, we got Disney Dreamlight on Monday, and then of course the new release of Overwatch 2 on Tuesday, which I might want to play all day. So, I mean, realistically, we may only play Multiverses one more time later on this week, okay? Maybe like Wednesday night. So we'll see. But yeah, I was not happy with how tonight went. You know, I want my streams to be full of people who are enjoying what's going on, whether it's interacting with me, the game, or both. And it seemed like, again, besides the usual small handful of regulars who are kind of nice and positive no matter what, the vast majority of people, hundreds of people who are on that stream were not engaged. To give you some perspective, okay, we couldn't get 100 likes. 200 to 250 people on the stream, and we couldn't even get 100 likes.
How dare you, Dentheads, not allow Phil to blow his bubbles? What the hell is wrong with you people?
What happened? Because people weren't even paying attention. I was be like, hey guys, can I get some likes? And like 2 would come in, because hundreds of people not paying any attention to the stream. See what I'm saying? So, yeah. Let's see what happens later in this week. I'll play it one more time. And by the way, we should absolutely this time have the currency to buy Rick. But we'll make the determination if we want to keep it in the rotation or not. I personally like it. At the same time, recently we actually found some other new games on Game Pass that would make some pretty neat late night chill streams, I feel. So, we'll see what happens, okay? Overall, today was not a bad day at all. I definitely enjoyed coming back and having all these new festivities going on, the new animations, new members goal, which I announced. People seem pleased with the new members goal and all of that. But I do hope, honestly, that things pick up a little bit tomorrow, because we didn't even hit like a tier 2 goal today at all. Tonight, like I said, $30 the entire stream of Multiverses. So it's a disheartening start when it comes to support, but I'm here 7 days this week, which I announced on the podcast today. So I'll tell you guys, I'm here 7 days. So it's a long week for me. Hopefully things will pick up. I think they will. What are we doing tomorrow?
Alright, boys. I'm disappointed in the Dentheads. No gunner glasses and no funny hat. What the hell is wrong with you people? Don't you know that Phil has bills? Phil has 86 bills he has to pay. What's wrong with you people? And you guys did not allow him to blow bubbles. What fucking monsters? What's wrong with you people? Anyway, I'm calling it. Our boy Phil is wage quitting. By the way, I've noticed a trend with Phil that whenever he gets all weirded out about the whole fake 1 minute man tip and he brings it up and he says, oh, I want to put it on the leaderboard and just to, you know, show people that we're working on this goal or whatever, he tends to get very low support on the night stream, like extremely low support. And it happened again today, so I'm going to keep track of that, see if it keeps happening. But I think what's happening too is people are getting hip to the whole 1 Minute Man thing and him being fake 1 Minute Man and fake tipping himself. And I'm pretty sure that turned off some people, some of his den heads. So that's probably why he didn't get any engagement, any support. And yeah, that's why the stream was craptastic. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.